What is up, people? Kuvak here, bringing you another League of Legends game. And this game, I'm playing as Malphite. It is a pretty long game, but it was really fun, and it was pretty close for most of the game until the very end. So, definitely worth uploading. Let me make sure I got the sound down enough. Okay, good enough. Hopefully that works. So let's put people in their places. Jingu. Mid. Top. Alright, there we go. So I'm against a Tryndamere in the top lane. And so we are Malphite, Elise, Yasuo, Soraka, and Kog'Maw. Against a Trist, Blitzcrank, Karthus, Trundle, and of course the Tryndamere. So let's go ahead and get on me.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
And we'll speed this up. So I've played Malphite since like season 1, doing the dance, and you know, he hasn't gone through really many changes at all, and this first part is pretty boring, so I'm just gonna skip most of it. Maybe a little too fast. Just farming best I can. I'm just testing the waters. I haven't played Malphite in a while, so just to see how much damage I can do to him. And a good amount, but I used most of my mana, so I'm just gonna wait, I think, to get more back, just in case he decides to jump on me. Then I can Q and run away a bit, or smack him around a bit, you know. And I build a lot of armor in this game, because if you look at their team, they're 3 auto attack champions. And Trundle's build is weird in this game. He goes like, he doesn't even get a jungle item for some reason. Like I said, this beginning part's very boring. Nothing really happens at all. But yeah, I guess while this is happening, I'll go over his stuff, because that's what I do. And I think, yeah, he's teleporting back. I wasn't sure if he was going mid or not. So I started with the Doran's shield, just so I can get that extra regen and whatnot. But passive Granite Shield, 10% of your max health goes into a shield after you not take damage for 8 seconds. Seismic Shard does magic damage and you steal movement speed. I max that first. Brutal Strikes, you gain I think at max rank it's like 30 or 35%. Yeah, Trend is going mid. I was like, oh shit, I probably should have followed, but by the time I get there, he's already gone. So let me turn off. Let's see, we're red team. Okay, there. Now we can't see. So he's starting to do some damage, but it's all good. I decided to get Ninja Tabby off the bat just so that 10% basic attack goes away from him. And looks like Yasuo roamed bot maybe, got something out of it. So that's always good. Malphite isn't the best farming under turret, so I'm trying to keep it away from my turret the best I can. Like right here, I just kind of tank it. And I go back just in case, and Yasuo decides to just run into the turret, so Turn doesn't get an assist. And yeah, pretty much that. So his E, Ground Slam, you know, does damage based upon your AP and your armor, and reduces their attack speed by a huge chunk, and it stacks with Frozen Heart, which is amazing, which is why he's so good against auto attack champion teams. And then his ulti is just the okay, I'm coming in here for a play. I was like, hey, let's do this synergy thing with you know, the whole Yasuo Malphite thing, see what we can get out of it. So I just run in, and boom, right off the bat, he was ready. And I He ignited, but I figured his ignite wasn't up, so yeah. He did the ... thing. It's like, okay, well, that's what it is. And I teleport back top, because I don't want Trent to take my tower. And I leave Yasuo to just die. And I was like, oh, well, that's that. Sorry, bud, but I got shit to do, places to be. So, yeah, sue me. And I get that Glacial Shroud second. We can speed this up again. For the cooldown and the mana. It's very important early on, I find. I used to get Chalice back in the day, but you don't really need to spam your abilities that much. So, and I got Sunfire Cape to help with wave clear. Oh. Here, let me back this up a bit. As everybody's putting in. So I see team fight's about to go down. I wait to use my ultimate until they're a little more grouped up, and then, bam, I hit 2 of them, and that wombo combo, me and Yasuo, it's too good, and we all stand together on Karthus, and we get a lot of damage on us. That Kog'Maw wave clear with his ulti, or with his passive. And Trend is trying to take down that turret, so I have to run back. I can't really help because I need to stop him. And unfortunately, I do not make it in time. I kind of just do some damage to him, and the epic chase goes on. I believe. No, he just goes away. That's later on. I chase him like halfway across the map and end up killing him. But, alright. So I got another chain vest now. Nobody can touch me, and they're grouped up again. My ulti's up. I was like, okay, boom, wombo combo again. Unfortunately, it didn't go that well, and but then Trin decides to dive a Soraka, while Kog'Maw is right behind him when he could have just killed him. And ends up getting Kildaroo. So, like a boss. A lot of team fights happen in this game. I think I get like 33 assists by like the 48 minute mark. So I run back top, see if I can push some before Trin gets back, but unfortunately, I don't get back. Let's speed this down. See, he can't do much to me with all my armor, and he realizes it, so he starts running. I got a bunch of minions beating on me, but I barely feel it. And the reason why I'm not just straight up ulting him, because he has his Undying Rage, and I want to wait. He should have popped it here. I was just like, okay, I guess he's not going to pop it. I'm just going to use my ultimate. Because if you use your ulti too early on him, he can just, you know, use his ultimate and survive it, and then he can just spin away, and then you'll probably never catch him. So that's it. I go back to farming, push the lane. It's really easy once you get your Sunfire Cape. Just beating away on this tower. I got my Warden's Mail. It doesn't reduce speed anymore. Oh, my bad. I was not looking here. So Yasuo is being chased and whatnot. So I just straight up ulti the Trundle, see if make him survive. I put a ward in that bush so we can see where he goes, but Yasuo isn't following, so I don't either. So I try to help out this Elise, but unfortunately I already used my ultimate, but it doesn't matter because I don't have mana for it anyway. And Yasuo is just getting run around, so I was like, you know what, I'm probably going to die, so I might as well take Trist with me. She thought she could just kill me, but yeah. So that's that horrible team fight, and they just keep pushing. They get the tower, I believe, yeah, but they don't get the inhib. Soraka goes down, but we get Karthus out of it, so let's go back on me. So I finish up my Frozen Heart, because it synergizes with your E so well. That's what, 65% attack speed reduction? That's huge against the team we're going against. And got another Giant's Belt for more health, Chain Vest. Boom, that ulti. Just melt them. And Karthus decides to face check. I would keep going, but Trent has his ultimate, so that's just a death wish. Trundle comes from behind and can't do much damage to me, but I believe, yeah, Kago is down here. I live barely. I think with by the end of the game, when Soraka uses her heal on me, let's see, it adds, yeah, right now it's adding 120 bonus armor for 2 seconds. With that and my W at the end of the game, I think I'm just waiting for an item here, or deciding what to get. I think I'm starting to build a what's it called? Spirit Visage. You can see how long they take to kill me, but that was a really bad play on our part. We tried to 2v4, we're not that strong, so. And they get an inhib, slow this down. Actually no, they just run away. The trend is porting in, trying to take out this, trying to take out the inhib. Pro plays. And I think my entire team died, but boom. Get Tristana. With so much armor, you do quite a bit of damage with your E. It adds 106 right now. I have 352 armor, so works out pretty well. I keep looking down here. So I'm waiting for them. Okay, they're all grouped up, so bam. Wombo combo is too strong. It's such a bitch tactic. Like, it really is. I hate doing it. Just because just because it's like too easy. It's too easy to just ulti with Malphite and ulti with Yasuo and just kill a bunch of people. It's, I don't know. But meanwhile, Trundle is just beating away on this Soraka, and he is going like a crit build, which is really odd. Like, the only defense item he has so far is a Warmogs, so he doesn't really have any armor or magic resist, just a good amount of health, which, I mean, I guess is okay with the Hydra lifesteal, but I don't know. I don't recommend it. I believe I have the Trundle video up that shows what you should do, in my opinion. But yeah, so let's go back to the action. Pick up. I have my Kendall gem, so I'm building into that Spirit Visage, and I decided to get Thorn Mail because they have so much auto attack. And again, but I think I used it a little too early, and then I end up dying because the rest of them show up. We have a bunch of moments like that, me and Yasuo. Kind of like, yeah, just, and they're Baroning right now, so it's kind of, yeah. So we're like, oh balls! I think we just threw the game. They're gonna come back, and they're just gonna wreck us with that Baron. But I don't think I died too much more this game. So 461 armor at this point. I know normally you would not build this much armor on Malphite. I know it synergizes really well with him, but usually there's more just take no damage. There's usually more magic damage on the other team, but they only have Karthus. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. Because I figured at least they would build Last Whisper other than Tristana on their team, but they don't for some reason. I mean, and Elise was like, okay, yeah, let's ignore the Karthus, just focus on the turret, which is a bad idea. I was like, no, kill Karthus. Because he was just spamming his Q on us, and it's like, alright. So, he gets some free kills. I go back, get the cowl, and I think I sell this later because, no, I think I sold it earlier, because I wanted the Thorn Mail instead. But, yeah. And Trend is up top again. I was like, no, we don't need everybody to back. You know, he's running off. Let's just push. We need to take some objectives. You know, they have like a lot of our inhib turrets down, so I'll just tank this, call it good. Blitzcrank decides to attempt to do something, but what's he gonna do? So we take the inhib and we run off. And I didn't know that dragon was down, but I don't think we get like a single dragon. Chase after Tryndamere, and he doesn't get anybody killed, which is fine by me. Ultimates are up, but he uses his like that, and then I decide to go in for some reason, and I run for my life and leave Yasuo to die. Because, yep, he made a horrible decision. I'm not entirely sure why he did that, but luckily your ultimate is on a pretty low cooldown on Malphite, especially when you get, you know, Frozen Heart. Have a good amount of CDR. So I get Banshee's Veil instead, I decide, and I grab my Home Guards, and I'm pretty much full build. So from now on, I'm just buying potions. I think I upgrade my totem, but we're kind of just running around. Just checking all the usual spots. And dragon is up. Oh, I guess we did get a dragon. So we got that real quick. And like, okay, Baron's up. Let's go do it. We need to contest this. So I run around this way because I know Karthus was over here. And then just slow this down. And I just keep Tristana at bay while they wreck the rest of their team up here. And Soraka gets the kill on Tryndamere somehow, and they just run away. And our base is getting demolished by Winions. And luckily Elise spawns and Yasuo spawns to prevent that, otherwise that would have been bad. Yeah, Yasuo is doing a lot of damage at this point. Granted, he's died a lot. What, 18 deaths? I think he gets up to like 22 deaths or something, 20 maybe, which is a little ridiculous, but because he thinks he's God, and but yeah, definitely doing that damage. Baron is still up, so we're just I think we do it eventually, but let me speed this up. Too fast. It's like, okay, let's group up. They're probably gonna try something. We need to push. We need to team fight because we're better at team fighting than them because we got the wombo combo. So I'm just waiting around. They go bot. We could have gotten Baron, but instead slow this down. So Yasuo's coming, so boom. But while I'm chasing Blitzcrank, Trundle, and them murder the Kog'Maw. I should have been paying a little bit more attention, but I don't know what Kog'Maw was doing over here when the fight was over here. So, I don't know, maybe he ran away or something. But, so. This is my favorite part of this match. Like, oh no, Malphite's coming. I was like, yes, yes, I am coming. So he decides, it's like, oh, I'm gonna go push top. It's just a Malphite. So I chase after him. You know, like I got Thornmail, and he just kills himself attacking me, and he doesn't do any damage to me. So, what a nerd. So I just clean this up, even though I have full build. I probably could have saved that for somebody, but you know, YOLO. So I got my stealth totem, and I believe I have, yeah, I've been using those pots for quite a while now. So most of my team is actually full build. 4 people on my team, including myself, build the Frozen Heart. It's maybe a little overkill, but then again, can't argue with the results. So me and Kog'Maw, we just 2-man this Baron, and we managed to kill most of Baron, like before my even passive shield proc goes down. Slow him. Like that, boom. So Trend is in the base. So me and Cog decide to push while they go defend. And luckily Malphite is pretty good at wave clearing. I think the only person that's up other than Trend, which is in the base, I believe. Yeah, he's still in the base. It's Karthus, so we just kill him real quick. And luckily Kog'Maw survives that blast with his lifesteal. And we're like, okay, run away, but no, the team's like just pinging. It's like, no, just end it, because I didn't realize that Tryndamere had died to somebody. So we decided to keep pushing, and even though we got win, this is where all that armor comes in handy, because they're just all those giant minions just beating on us. And luckily Soraka has her ultimate and heals that Kog'Maw, and we are able to win the game just like that. So, but yeah, that was a Malphite game. It was a lot of fun, and more importantly, nobody on either team was salty or bitching each other out. Everybody was just having a good time, and in post chat, you know, everybody, you know, they honored everybody, stuff like that. So it's always nice to get games like this where sportsmanship is, you know, a big thing. So, yeah, that was that game, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, go ahead and comment and whatnot, and we'll go ahead and see you on the next time we play League of Legends. See ya.